I know a lot of things. I don't know much, but I know a lot of things. And I know that this will probably inadvertently be a rather shorter session, just due to the lack of people.
Whatever I said. Oh
What was that?
no! You just ignored whatever I said. We're in danger.
I often use the phrase, I don't
Fuck
have to
around and
tell
find
you
out.
nothing. This is one
Yeah.
of those times.
No, I know, and that's why I'm scared.
There was something that I had done, and I can't remember where. There we go. Oh, so session 12. Oh, this is session 13. Just got to throw a little tail on my wonky 2. There we go. Now it looks like a bent out of shape love heart. So,
Oh, I ship it.
I have been like super cool because like you all love me and I'm like the greatest guy ever. You just know how it is. You know what I mean? Like I put up with all your shit. And I know that last time when you were here, you've done some things in Lonelywood, struggled to solve a puzzle, didn't quite get what you were looking for, but that's okay. These things happen. Ruby, I'm sure you'll go through life with many more disappointments. Alpha, this may be the first of many. Jalen, now you know how your mother feels.
I specifically decided not to go read my previous campaign's notes for the answer because I didn't want to cheat because I don't remember.
John, how familiar a feeling is this? However, Jalen had said, he brought up, Adair had brought up hey, I've got some binging, dinging, ting-a-ling-a-linging in my head, let's go check that out. Now, because I'm such a wonderful person, I have calculated how you would get there and how long that would take on foot, which you are on.
Yes, because we don't have dogs anymore. They got
You
left
can always
behind.
go buy some.
Oh god, because that went well so well last time.
I mean, yeah, I did.
We
So,
also don't have the money.
No money.
Yeah, money.
I will say,
Money, no money!
the time to get there requires you going through all of the towns, barring the ones that you know meta knowledge. You don't need to hit up East Haven, Dinaval, Konig, or Goodmead. You know that you have done that previously, so you don't need to touch any of these, which is good for yous. You would, however, have to pass from Lonelywood to Tourmaline, to Tourmaline to Targos to Bryn Shander, from Bryn Shander through the Eastway, south to Goodmead, from Goodmead to Duggan's Hole, and then from Duggan's Hole you go on a mountainous, perilous path. On foot, that's almost 3 days worth of travel.
It's a lot of
How many
travel.
roll tables?
The roll tables only come into effect whenever you go off the path. That's how I interpret it. So your roll tables only come into prospect after Duggan's Hole. And after Duggan's Hole is that's your first big stretch from Duggan's Hole to the mountains.
I can't take the name seriously. Holy fuck.
So from Duggan's Hole to this point here that I have marked, if we all go to the south, you'll see Poi, which is roughly where you're pinging. To that little green dot I've made, that there in and of itself, travel is 24 hours. From the green dot, and this is where shit gets insane, by the way. From the green dot to the purple ping is then a following 12 hours
Hard terrain.
by foot.
difficult terrain, I mean.
So, what in the white people shit are we trying to do there?
Investigate. There's so we heard that there was like a comet that crashed down in the mountains and from like a bar that we were in, and Adair went like, "Hey, I have this thing that's leading me from an item I got in the mines, and it seems like it's heading towards that direction. Do you guys want to go check it out?" And the consensus was yes.
I fucking hate
I'm
white
assuming it
people.
was yes.
Oh my god.
The only other quest line that was known at the time was the dog in Targos and the missing man in Kelvin's Cairn. So those were the only other things known at the time.
So we can go down there or go see the missing man or the dog.
We wait around town and for the moon cycle so we can open things at the last place we were.
That would take to know like what current moon cycle we're on, and you know, if we're waiting for a full moon, that's probably like a month's wait.
Well, if it's a month's wait, you just missed. That's.
We said, I think he said, well, whatever it was, the last time it was a significant wait. It seemed like there were different different things opened at different times of the month,
Yes.
or in the different moon part of the cycle.
And
but
you need a waxing or waning moon, and we are just past a waxing moon, so...
Yeah, that's 2 weeks till the next.
Isn't there a noon moon and a full moon also?
Or we
Yeah.
can try to get that human hand and head back to the place.
So
Because
your
I think that still takes a certain moon cycle.
your
certain
new
time of
moon, your new moon, if you look at it like a clock, your new moon is 9 o'clock, your waxing is 10. No, your waning is 10, your waxing is 8.
I don't know the English.
I put an image
Well,
in
we can
chat.
come-
Yeah, true. Oh, that's why I remember them as a pair. It's because they are the first, the two next to a new moon.
Yeah. We've not had a full moon. We are technically on a first quarter. Run about them. And there is a waxing gibbon, a full moon, a waning gibbon, a third quarter, and a waxing crescent.
We're almost 3 weeks away from a new moon.
Yeah, but you need the one before and after a new moon.
I thought there were 4 things. Anyway, it's a long time to wait. So
So you haven't explored anything else on the map? Just try to puzzle it out?
Oh no, they spent most of the time there trying to figure it out.
that's my supposition. Is that it has to be a certain part of the moon cycle to be able to open the things that needed opened or that
Should
were
we explore
available to
more?
open.
Maybe we'll find some more clues?
So were you here last week? Don't think you were you?
I had to leave
Ah.
because we found the sarcophagus.
Yeah, so they found everything to do with the sarcophagus, but they were unable to find the hand. They ripped through everything, barring those 2 bits there. Adir reckons a hand would be required.
No, I mean inside the
Inside the
building.
Oh, they went
The
through
mirror-
everywhere.
The building?
The mirror required the full moon, right?
Yeah, but I saw.
Or the new moon.
Can you put me on the map, please?
Yeah.
Like where we were, because I think there was another corridor leading to the left.
this is Lonelywood. So, if I go at this real quick, take you, where the fuck are you? You're here, so...
Like over here was another corridor.
That was a locked
Yeah.
door. So, that's a locked door on this one here. This one was the mirror, and this one was another locked door down here.
We had the 2 locked doors, the mirror, and the sarcophagus.
Yeah, the sarcophagus being outside.
There was a there were like panels or like stone plates outside the sarcophagus that were like, it was like brazier, a hand, a pine cone, a feather.
Yeah, I north from south, twig, pine cone, flame, feather, hand. I have that, but I had to
Yeah.
leave.
Only thing I can fucking think about is a new hand touches the beacon. Anytime somebody says something about a hand.
Yeah, that
A
everything
new
there,
hand touches the beacon.
everything there has been. Oh, I bent my pen. Nice. Oh, everything has been looked at and explored as best people can. I'll move a deer back here. Like, there's no, shall we say, new information to be gleaned, other than that which has already been given out. Unless certain conditions are met, which they have not been.
What do you want to chop off your hands? Are you hardcore like that?
How much you gonna pay me for it?
How much is it worth?
The Bureau of Workers' Comp says that it's worth. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I think we decided there. We weren't in the right moon phase to be able to do anything at that place.
Yeah, but what's the reason we came up here? Is
After the white moon.
the reason we came up here was to find the druid, I think. So we should find the druid, I think.
Why are we why is every
Or the
campaign
muse.
fighting druids? I swear to fucking God.
Well,
This is the 3rd in a row.
do we have any
Fuck it
other
is.
we have any other magic casters here beside me? Obsidian, I think.
Yes.
Obsidian, do you have the knock spell?
Sorry, what?
Do you have the knock spell?
Knock knock.
Because there's only one room in this entire thing that we have not checked, and it's up there to like the right.
I do not know. I do knock knock. Not knock. I'm not the one who knocks.
Yeah.
Jesse, we have to
Oh.
cook.
There's like literally only one room in this entire place that we haven't checked. So,
Well, maybe if you ask the door very nicely if it can open.
yeah, nah, I don't think that's how it works.
Tried spitting on the thing?
Nah, I did not try spitting on that thing.
It usually helps. I just know Matthew is trying to murder me.
Giant blizzard.
We've tried everything. We tried like alternatives, things shaped like hands. The statue had a hand that somebody tried. So I'm guessing we need like an actual hand that can burn.
Someone, I think Solas, legit, so I'm going to delete everybody's tokens. There's a little OCD thing that's getting on my fucking nerves. I want to get sorted right now. I'm pretty sure Solas put his hand in there to see what sacrificial he could do. And unlike my father, pulled it out too soon. Or too late, rather. But, you know, done nothing bar hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So now we are here. What I'm doing for my own thing, by the way, just so we're aware, I am checking the hit point thing. That way when I hover over you, I see a health bar. So that way I can get at a glance just how injured people are. Without right-clicking and seeing your health. And then shoelaces.
I'll be RP.
He's gonna go look up the module and come back with the answer.
No, I'm gonna go potty.
So that's what all the big boys say, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a real gangster.
There we go. Everybody, and if I hover over everybody, I see all of our hit points as well as our names. So we're good. There was long rests taken, I believe, because we finished up. So Solus is the only one that hasn't, so take long rests as needed. But, yeah. For it, Elven Tomb. Does anybody have anything to add to this that wasn't already put through last week? Has anybody thought of anything new in the past week?
I have not had an original thought, no.
You haven't had one in your life, don't worry.
I know, I just wanted to share.
I have nothing to add.
You sounded so depressed when you said that. Do you need a cuddle?
Yes.
Elva, you got anything to add to this?
No, I just... You said you found the thing with a brazier. Where is it?
This was... So, on here, the brazier.
Okay, I see it.
The brazier's over here. The thing with the brazier is on here. And then all of these have the... I want to... all these have the thing. You know the thing. The thing. Has the...
Really?
The glyphs, shall we say. Carvings, there's the word. Carvings. And those carvings again, just for yourself. Etched into the lid, a brazier. Each pillar, north to south. Twig, pinecone, flame, feather, humanoid hand.
Right.
Is it... Wait, is it still daytime?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say you went
Well-
back to the town, sorted some shit out, then came back here to get your bearings once more. Give me a sec, I'll move you. There's a wall there. There's a...
Thank you. So... If we can't solve the moon dial during the day, what if we came here during the night when there's a moon in the air, in the sky, you know? It's a moon dial, not a sun dial.
Well,
Maybe that would help?
based on the phase of the moon, which doesn't change by the hour.
I mean,
but
it doesn't
changes-
matter what kind of phase the moon is, it's a moon dial. You have to look at it during the moonlight, not sunlight. If it was
Well-
a sundial, it would work
No, it
during the
doesn't
day.
work the same. It is based on the phase of the moon, which only changes by the day, and it is not based on the light of the moon itself. It's based on the shape of the visible moon.
You never know.
So,
And you said we're in this phase here.
Yar.
so until we get a
And we need
solve this puzzle.
this
see.
one,
Nar,
This one?
you need,
that one, or that one.
you
We
need
need a humanoid hand.
this one. And this one.
I thought there were. What was the mirror?
Just the
Mirror was
mirror.
here.
I thought that was. No, I thought the what was the riddle about the mirror?
The riddle
Or the
Was
inscription?
the full moon inscription: gaze upon your own face and have 7 questions answered.
So the full moon. I'm going to guess we need to be here at the full moon to use the mirror.
And then the
And
half
the new moon.
and then the half moon said, unlock the tomb of the half moon.
And that was this one?
It says half moon, and there's technically 2 half moons, so either one of those 2 inscriptions would work fine.
And we're here on a half moon. We just need a hand.
Yeah,
Well, it sounds
apparently.
like.
Okay.
If only I could learn Moonbeam. It might help.
Oh yeah, that would work. Any of our casters know Moonbeam?
I do not know. I do not know Moonbeam.
Oh,
No.
I think that's Druid only.
Nope.
Ah,
Not on Druid only. Okay.
I believe it's also cleric.
Yeah, but I don't have it.
I think it depends upon your certain. I was about to say circle, domain, and cleric.
Yeah.
Let me check something. My character.
Honestly, I should know that. I have played other classes.
Where is she?
I mean, you are.
Hmm.
I'll say you're free to do anything right now, you know.
where could we get a hand? It wasn't a statue hand that didn't work.
And Solus's hand didn't work.
No, a hand that was still attached didn't work.
No, I could learn Moonbeam as a Twilight Cleric. Always repaired, it says. But that tracks.
Like I said, subclass.
Yeah.
Ah,
We're taking long rests.
I need to touch grass. Holy shit.
the moose. Did it say it was? We didn't find any bodies in here.
No humanoid bodies.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to go kill someone.
Hmm.
Maybe
Take their hand.
Maybe the moose killed somebody in the woods.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you guys openly discussing murder?
I'm not.
No. Only
Are you
facetious.
Are you sure? Maybe some grave robbing? Like, hello?
Yeah, it's not like we haven't killed people before.
In self-defense.
Yeah, that's
Agreed,
fair.
agreed.
That's what you want to call it. Murder is murder.
Murder.
Murder's a strong term.
Wasn't murdered. Ah, I fucking love Hot Fuzz. Greatest film ever. What's the
Oh, shoot.
what's the plan here?
Well,
I guess
we're not here
murder.
on the, we're not here on the right time of the month to open either door or use the mirror. We don't have a hand to open.
Does the dial have like somewhere where it catches the light, or no? It would.
It would catch the light. It would catch the light and deflect in such a way.
Can I try to do like my crystal in the light that it sheds?
It's a moon dial. Maybe
Yeah,
should...
but like
Let's try waiting until night and see what happens. Have you
Oh
have you
my
tried it before?
fucking-
If I hold up the crystal, I can manipulate the shadow as I like walk around it.
My fucking.
It's not a strong enough light.
It's not a strong enough light. Oh, okay.
Obsidia just turns around to start banging her head into the wall.
Well, if she had any better ideas, she's certainly free to open her mouth and spill them out.
It's waiting. We have to wait till the right time of the month. It's not based on light.
So it's pointing right, and the shadow's pointing at which one of these half moons right now. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. In fact, no. Specifically, I would say the one that you're holding on there. That was the one it would be pointing at.
And it's going in the counterclockwise direction as the way the moon phases travel.
Yeah, so it would then go to a deer, and then it would go to full.
Well, right now we need a hand. In a few days, we need to come back and talk to the mirror.
What do you need to hand with, sweetheart? I can help.
Oh, I should say we need to. Is that's when we would be able to use the mirror to have 7 questions answered.
What do you need a hand by? I can help you.
I think we need to have the moon at a certain phase to be able to open these 2 doors, or use the mirror, or open the sarcophagus. Right now it's pointing in the right space to open the sarcophagus, but we don't have a humanoid hand to throw in the brazier.
A hand like that. Okay. Right over his head.
I know exactly how Tech felt last night now. I know exactly how he felt last night when I done what I done. It was such a dick move of me.
Wait, what did you do exactly? I forgot.
And then he was talking about like the vampires, and then the guy who was in the church who could heal our wounds, and I'm like, why would the vampire heal our wounds, and why does a vampire work in a church?
Oh yeah.
Sir. Here's what I will say, right? Here's what I will say, because you somehow managed to have all the pieces to the puzzle, and yet no one's actively looking at the puzzle. You're looking at the box. What phase of the moon is it?
A half moon,
right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I told you it's a half moon, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's,
Yeah.
And you read the inscription that says about a half moon, right? And what it said about the half moon.
Right.
Okay. Why in the fuck would you need to wait a few days?
I'm sorry. What did it say about the half moon?
The inscription for the half moon was unlock the tombs of the half moon. So if it's
tombs?
if it's currently a half moon, okay.
Where's the tomb?
If it's currently a half moon right now,
Yeah.
if it's currently this, why do you need to wait a few days for it to start going?
Well, isn't the tomb the sarcophagus? Well, I'm assuming the tomb is the sarcophagus.
There was a back room over here, like this right here.
You tried to open into there.
Those had the
Here's
the waxing and the waning move.
So when would you see the moon on a moon dial?
Exactly what I've been trying to say since the beginning. During the night when the moon is up.
Yusuf came to this tomb during the daytime twice.
Exactly.
Oh.
It's a moon dial, not a sun dial. It doesn't work during the day.
Relax.
So I guess we're just gonna wait until night then.
Exactly. What I'm trying to say. You didn't listen.
I thought it was
A moon dial wouldn't work.
It's a
based
moon.
on light either, but so it's magical.
It's a moon dial.
No, moon dials do work like that. They work like sundials, but for the moon, and they show the phase of the moon instead.
Well, the last time we were here, the
Yeah, but
clock
maybe
said
the magic
3
that's
a.m.
inside the moon dial will
No
show up
shit.
during the moon.
The clock down
Right.
the clock down the bottom is really only just so I can very quickly adjust the... Use both lost guidance at the same time. That's supposed to be so I can adjust the darkness, which isn't on. So that little clock's just so I can do shit like that on the fly. Sadly, it comes locked with the time. Because if you look on the poster map, I usually have it set to about 6 AM on the poster map, just for that darkness. It's, what's the word I'm looking for? Immersion. It's immersion.
Yeah.
That's on me.
Yeah.
I'll say that's on me, if you were looking at that and assuming it was a time. That's entirely my fault. And I hold my hands up and apologise.
Well, it's also been said that because of the Frostmaiden's curse, that it looks like the same time of day around the clock.
It doesn't matter if it's not
It-
moonlight.
Well, no
So
kidding.
the
I
dawn,
understand that. The moon can also be out during the day.
the dawn, the sun never rises above a dawn. So it goes up to dawn and then it just kind of like sits there and then it goes back down and then the moon comes out.
Okay.
So wait until the moon comes up.
Okay, I guess we're waiting then.
We
Do
still
that.
need a hand.
I'm using too many fucking IRL physics for this, and I hate it.
We can cross that boat whenever we get there.
What, Ruby putting her
Right.
mind to good use?
No,
God, Jalen, I've been waiting for that for years.
I'm using it too much. Because it wouldn't make sense how something that changes by days changes depending on the light of day. You know,
It's a moon dial. It changes depending on the light of night.
no, it's like it isn't like, oh, if light falls on it, you can see what phase of the moon is, because that's not how moonlight works or the phase of the moon work.
It's magic.
Yeah, and I hate that.
You hate magic and you play Dungeons and Dragons.
I play a sorcerer. It's worse.
Okay. So I guess we're waiting until night. Everything's black.
You got a problem with that?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Friendly fire will not be
Right.
tolerated. No, moondials are a thing in real life. They just work a little differently. They don't use shadows like the way we're thinking, but they do still use shadows.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
It's so weird. So, as you're waiting, taking some time, doing your thing, I rolled on a roll table. Twice.
Ooh.
Sorry for your loss.
And now, I need to read something. God forbid they put it in alphabetical order. God forbid.
God did forbid that. He said, let there be light. Don't put things in alphabetical order.
I am looking
Trust-
for...
Trust me, I was there.
I'm looking for dwarves.
Ruh-roh.
Awakened beast. Awakened beast. There it is there. There it is there. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool.
Ruh-roh-raggy.
Someone be real cool. Roll a d6.
6.
So, for things, God forbid this campaign do anything good for me bar roll tables. So, as yous, are sitting about doing your own thing, like, you know, you're sharpening sticks and singing songs. The wind starts to pick up something awful, and the snow starts to come down more and more. Your vision is greatly diminished. But you do note that these particular stones, where the moon dial has its points, that snow that lands on them seems to instantly melt. Which I've already notated that these are quite warm. And as you are looking at this, you hear the crunching of footsteps and shouting coming from what is essentially the blindness. As yous are hearing this, does anybody spreken de dwarvish?
Hello.
We have a dwarf. Yes, of course the dwarf speaks dwarvish. Why did I? So, as they are speaking through, you hear them shouting about the hole, the fishing hole. Where is it? You've knocked us off track. They shout and scream at each other. You hear them passing by. After a moment, let's play that fun game of 1d6. Damn, a 6. Solas. He's all kind of here as he tries to dart out the road, and as he does, you hear the ting ting. You watch as a dagger seems to slide across the snow before getting stuck in, as the dwarves seem to be shouting more and more at each other. Anybody wish to do anything, or let the dwarves battle on?
Should we do anything?
Yes.
The dwarves are there are dwarves that are yelling at each other.
What are they saying?
Something about fishing hole and they've been knocked off track. Like they're trying to find a fishing hole.
Sounds like a euphemism.
Sounds like a chance to get a humanoid hand.
Oh my god. Maybe we can see what we can do to help them. Maybe.
They're fighting each other?
I heard the dagger. I don't know. Go check out.
Yeah, why don't you check up what they're on about? You know, maybe you can do some conflict resolution.
Okay.
Yeah, with the fun and safety of it, it
We
gets
like quick save.
real. It gets real dark as you are headed into this. I feel at this point it's actually going to be easier to throw a blinded condition on you than anything else. Maybe that should make it impossible to see.
Too far.
Or not. You're still able to see. Okay, sure. Whatever. But as you are into the wilderness, into the darkness, the blindness, you can still hear the dwarves essentially battling it out with each other, screaming and shouting. Where's the cairn? Fuck the cairn. Where's the holes? Where's the fishing hole? Where are we?
Where
Hello?
are you?
I yell in Dwarvish. Anyone here?
The doors go real quiet. Make a perception check at disadvantage.
If we don't make a sound, they can't see us.
That was always going to be a 9, guys. It was always going to be a 9. And there goes the firework.
Oh, 9.
After a brief moment. What's this guy's perception like? Oh! Oh, he has expertise.
Nice.
Excuse me? I see.
He starts moving on through, and he's doing stuff. The great thing about invisibility, I don't need to care what I say. You don't see shit. He shouts back, "Hello!
Hello.
Marco!"
Hello.
Hello.
So I still don't get what the point of that is, like,
Neither do I.
of the game.
Where are you? What do you want?
I don't know from where the sound is coming, the voice is coming from, like which direction, right? It's the 9.
No, the 9. Don't worry, he also doesn't know where you are with a 7.
With expertise, that is rough.
We're just waiting for the moonlight up here. There's a moon dial, and we're trying to solve a puzzle.
Don't you give him your social security number while you're at it?
Lonelywood?
Yeah, you're in Lonelywood.
How the fuck? You're gonna hear the footsteps trundling on. You hear an awful lot of footsteps, then immediately start passing by you. You hear the complaints. We go off track for 1 minute, and the next thing you know, we're in fucking Lonelywood. We ain't even supposed to be here.
Where are you supposed to be then?
Caer Dineval, or Koenig, or East Haven.
Huh. That's weird.
We want to see Lake Dinenshire, or the Red Waters. There's a monster in the waters over here, but not over there. There's just
A monster. What kind of a monster?
a dwarf-eating monster.
Out of cap, is that the monster we've dealt with, or is that a different one?
You dealt with a monster, and I don't think he's killed that monster though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we didn't. We just warned them, I think, to stay out from that place. Or did we?
I don't believe
think
you. I don't believe you killed the monster. No, I don't believe that was something
No,
you did.
Yeah, no. We killed the thing in the cave, I think. Where they ate human flesh.
Different characters.
Exactly. That's out of character. So yeah.
So yeah. So they shout about the monster in the lake. I feel like I've knocked this camera off a little.
Why not stay here with us until this whatever weather blizzard goes away, so it's clearer. The more the merrier, right?
Stranger danger!
Number?
Stranger danger!
I'm Bryn. Hi. Nice to meet you.
The disembodied voice. We're also disembodied voices, you idiot.
Can I like send a starry wisp up into the air like a signal flare or what something?
They're here in the blizzard. I was gonna say the temperature.
Sorry, Wisp is just. I mean, I have to. You launch a mote of light at one creature or object within range, but I just want to launch it in the air because it emits dim light in a 10-foot radius and cannot
Ain't
benefit from
ain't
the
no light
invisible
getting
person.
ain't no light getting through this. This is class is heavily obscured.
Mm.
So that light wouldn't mean anything in this particular.
Can I like then make pings with thaumaturgy? Like follow the pings if you can.
I'm gonna ask you to make a perception check. Again at disadvantage. Now these guys. Sweet. These guys have advantage on this roll.
Mm.
So you start firing out thaumaturges and pings. But you stop getting replies pretty soon.
Well, I guess they won't be joining us then. I try to make my way back.
Yep. After about 4 hours, the blizzard subsides. Thank you, Firework. That was very needed. Thank you for that applause. As it subsides, you just look round. Could I have everybody make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's see. Cool. I'll take this off. Rin. And then I need Fergus to make it as well.
Oh yeah, I got you. I guess.
Nice.
Balthazar, you get first level exhaustion. As the frigid cold from that blizzard seems to rattle you to your bones. The DC was 10. And after a small period of time, after these dwarves are long gone and night is slowly creeping in, you see as off in the distance there's a small bead of yellow that seems to keep moving towards yourselves. A singular mote. Pardon me.
Maybe we should be cautious about this.
For about 30 minutes. It's a lot closer.
Yeah.
Roughly
Maybe
make
prepare.
it. Roughly make out now that it is a thick, cloaked, hooded figure. The torch in one hand that just seems to be moving through, passing by.
You guys want to try to hide or confront?
Do they have any specific like features? or just cloak? We can't see them.
Long, slender figure in a cloak with a torch. It seems to just be walking down this region.
Like, what distance? Like, earshot or...
Let's say about 100 feet.
That's not that far.
Do they look armed?
Hard to tell.
No, not visual. Not visually wielding a, or carrying a...
You're just seeing like this very long cloak that seems to go top down. Almost makes something like a wooden board and a torch. Yeah, just okay.
I'm gonna hide.
Are they walking parallel to us or towards us?
Parallel and towards, like they will eventually cross your eyesight, your eye line.
Then maybe hide and see what if they come here or they just move away.
What's to hurt him? He's
Move
one guy.
forward.
We're still in this cave, correct? Right?
You're still on the sundial, the wind dial.
Out of
Yeah.
character, guys. Remember we were killed by one guy three
No.
sessions ago. So yeah, caution.
Mm-hmm.
That was a guy with a lamp. That's different. That was Mothman.
Lamp.
Lamp. Oh my! Oh, I forgot to take my meds.
It's closer
Hold on, let me walk in.
and closer.
Well, hello there, traveler. Anything we can I can help you with?
What way is Bryn Shanda?
Left for about 3 miles, and then right for about another, and then you should be there.
Watch is like you can see like the movements underneath the cloak. It's just some like it's trying to count and look. Give me a perception check.
I swear to God, there's just 3 goblins in a trench coat. That's another 8.
Watches it. Takes a moment. And you watch as like the hand with the torch seems to start bouncing as well. Thank you. Porpoise used to like turn and start walking. But as it does, the upper half of the body takes about a good minute to catch up.
Call it! Fucking call it!
Y'all were scared of 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
That's what I'm saying. 3 goblins in a trench coat.
The greatest roll table ever, Icewind Dale kobolds. The image of Icewind Dale kobolds, 3 kobolds in a trench coat. I'm not gonna run it as anything other than 3 kobolds in a trench coat because that's just funny. But as the night comes, you watch as the half moon glitters. And night is upon ye.
It glows magically, right? Like, not with like a reflection of the moonlight.
There is, it seems to light up is the wording I will use. And you
Okay,
can't
otherwise
see-
I would have committed a murder.
You can't see like the moon is up there. A nice solid half moon she watches. Across you also see this large creature that flies by. With this dust that seems to sprinkle down.
Santa Claus!
Is it what's that Pokemon at the
Moth,
start of Pokemon?
moth
Oh,
something.
no, that's Ho-Oh. You're thinking of.
Like a phoenix across the sky.
That's Moltres?
Yeah.
No, I think you're thinking of Ho at the beginning of the Pokemon anime, where like, Pikachu gets blessed by Ho. That is Ho. I'm 90% sure.
Either way, this giant bird-like creature. Check. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is right now night? Is that why that's glowing up?
No, it's glowing now because I felt like it should glow now.
Yeah, thank you for that. Insightful. I'll go and check the tomb because it said the with the half moon the tomb should be open, right?
The tomb is inside here, not
That-
down there.
Oh, is it?
Or here, that's a sarcophagus. It's a tomb.
I'm gonna check these rooms first, I guess.
One sec.
I'll-
Just fixing
I'll
something.
join you, I guess, just so you're not alone.
Waiting. Thank you.
Okay, this just has like a massive template for light. How nice. Is that how much light a fucking hooded lantern should really give out?
I don't
Jesus.
know.
What's that?
30 and 30. Yep, give me a sec. There you go. Sir Hooded Lantern is set. I just removed the usage thing because I don't know what it's trying to use.
Fuel.
Well,
There was like a limited
yeah.
use thing that was not related to any oil in your inventory, that's the thing. Yeah, it's used.
I should have had one with it. I just. Oh, is that what? I
Don't
must
worry.
have used that. Okay.
You just go into the underground temple area.
You're gonna see like this door right here.
'Tis a door.
There is a door.
The door has not changed position nor place the entire time you've been here.
I'll try to give it a pull, a push.
A knock.
As you give the door a push, it opens.
Yay!
Okay, this was not open before. Cool.
I'm gonna send out a message to the other party members. The door's open!
The
Like,
circular
almost-
room has an intricately carved domed ceiling 25 feet high. Sorry, 20 foot high. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus.
Okay. It's just a sarcophagus in here, and I'm not a grave robber, so let's go check the other one.
Okay.
Where did it go? Okay.
Inside.
We just went down.
Yeah, I'm incredibly lost in this room. I didn't explore it at all.
It's just like
that
a.
did-
It's
This
in
one
the
was
coffin.
blocked before.
Yeah. So I'm hoping this one up here is unlocked as well. Tight corridor. And I'll give it a little jimmy.
So you open this door. Circular chamber has an intricately carved domed ceiling 20 foot high. Beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus. You can see, however, that this room has been turned into a living quarters. Evidenced by a rack of drying herbs and an unfurled bedroll next to the sarcophagus. You look round, you get the feeling someone was here, but they've left in a hurry.
Wouldn't they be locked in for a month? If they want to sleep here.
Unless they're hiding in the sarcophagus.
Well,
I'm gonna investigate the room.
can I knock on sarcophagus?
You can knock on the sarcophagus and you can investigate the room. Investigation check there, John? Would be at disadvantage if it doesn't go through automatically. Hopefully it does, but...
I'll help whoever's trying to open the sarcophagus.
I ain't gonna have you roll
Oh.
again.
No.
If we're gonna spend 10 minutes here, at least I would like to ritual detect magic.
Yeah. You try to open this up.
Wait, no, give my spell slot back. It was a ritual cast.
You try to open up the coffin, both of yous. Strength check with advantage, whoever was making it.
Okay. Strength check.
Right.
Also, as you
Advantage is
knock it, as you knock that thing, it is solid. Hefty and solid. It's not hollow, and it's definitely made of stone.
I was
advantage.
trying to check if there was somebody in there, like politely knock before just barging in.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no.
it's not working.
Can I try with my stone cunning, like know exactly the position of where my hands should be, like that kind of stuff?
I would say with your stone cut. What does stone cutting do for you here? It's different in new rules, but we're not on new rules quite yet. So what's old rule stone cutting? Intelligence check, origin of stonework. You're considered proficient in the history of the skill and double your proficiency
It's
bonus.
the new thing as well. Cunning. I can have as a bonus action. I gain a tremor sense with a range of 60 feet for 10 minutes. You must be touching the new natural work stone surface to use this tremor sense.
Who the fuck just texted me? Glasgow Dial-A-Bev doing the best pee about. Give me some random number from someone that I don't know has texted me with another phone number to buy drugs.
Hey yo, hook me up.
They must be drunk.
No,
Back, wrong number. Sorry. Oh, whatever the phone number is for police.
I was gonna send that to my brother. He'll have fun with that. Yeah. I thought it was FedEx for my Dungeon Master's Guide. No, it's someone trying to sell me cocaine.
Okay, so you're complaining?
Yeah, cocaine's expensive. As you rock this, give me a history check on this, and you are not proficient in history, so
No,
we'll add
I
a
am
plus
for
2.
this. I mean, I can just do you're proficient in history and then uncheck it again.
I can just do that as plus 2. Plus 2, whoever shows up. 22. Not 20. It's Elven. I know. The bastards. It's Elven made. And it's not sealed. It's a heavy lid. It definitely required numerous people to place it. But it can be lifted. It's not one solid piece.
Oh, then who's the strongest here? Because it's definitely not me.
Well, I'm stronger than you.
It's probably the
Yeah.
other character you've been charged on playing that you said you'll play.
Yeah, probably. One sec. Let me get him.
I've already moved them.
Did you? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
him
the
go
gore?
ahead and try to. Yeah, he's gonna try to lift it. I'm gonna cast
I'm
guidance on
gonna
him as well.
I'm gonna help him then if you're using guidance.
Okay. What is it's
for
holding
advantage.
alt, right?
Yep. Go again. Weird issue, don't worry. Roll the 20. Slash R1D20, just roll the 20.
Okay.
Plus D4.
What's the D4? Sure.
You push and try to lift this sarcophagus. you know, it straight up doesn't even give a DC for this, but it gives you a weight. So I'm gonna say you're gonna need a 20 to lift this thing. It is that heavy. In regards to your detect magic, however, there is a little bit of magic in this room. The light that cascades down is a magical effect.
Ah, cool.
You know, electricity is free. You don't need
Can
to
I,
do magic for
can I have him try again, maybe?
Once more, but that's it.
Okay, let's
Can I help
go.
Yep, there you go.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm helping.
and advantage.
Nice! Plus D4!
Okay, yeah, plus D4. 21.
Barely.
To open the sarcophagus, you see the rotting, dead body. Putrid, torn, worms crawl through eyes, and the smell. Oh dear God, the smell.
Why is there...
This has been left here for quite some time to rot in all of its filth as a dead elven creature. The times have not been well to this. The dress that she wears has been frayed with time and torn with time. Her eyes no longer present, but where they once were, sunk in. The cheekbones almost exposed as parts of flesh are ripped. The toes are skeletal. The fingers are skeletal with small pieces of sinew left on them.
No more toes. No snack for me, I guess.
That's interesting. So why is there a rotting body in this tomb?
It's a
Usually-
sarcophagus. They're usually put in there
Yeah,
when they die, you know?
But usually you would have like a skeleton in a place that is this old.
I mean, maybe it's
Not
a
a
moon
rotting body.
priestess. Maybe it's a moon priestess.
Hmm,
I mean, at least we have a humanoid hand now, right?
I guess.
You-
Well, I'm gonna yoink. Thanks,
Yeah,
lady.
Take the hand. I will say in here, as you move that, you do find a purse with the body.
Purse can stay there. I'm not a grave robber. I'm just taking her hand.
Can I just check the purse to see if there's anything else other than money in it? If it's money, I'm gonna leave it. But if it's anything magical item or something, I mean, not
Dude.
magical, probably because I would have felt it.
So I'm gonna give a description of how I feel this would feel, given my very limited experience with touching sharks. As you take this, you can see where the scales once were on it, but now it's smooth, almost like suede. I'm assuming you know what suede is.
Yes.
Cool. Cool. I'm assuming Elfa knows what it is as well.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. The English word works well here. It's a nice blue, and as you open it up, fuck, that was a good catch. You find 2 crystal vials. One with a glowing, almost, it looks warm, but it's freezing cold, yellow liquid that, when you look at it, you do just gotta squint. Like, it seems bright, but it's not. And the other... let me just check this one here. I've never seen these before.
You've seen blood vials before, right?
A crimson liquid that seems to pulse like a heartbeat.
Would I be able to do a medicine check to see what kind of potions these are?
Don't
or
you have
what
detect
kind
magic?
of...
You
Yeah.
haven't detect magic up. Does it give anything like that?
Detect magic lasts for 10 minutes.
I mean, I can just extend it.
No, I was confirming whether or not it did it because I wasn't too sure. Because there's one of them that lasts 10 minutes, and there's one of them that lasts 1.
It's a 10
The
minutes.
one that is like divine sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Sir. One. The one that seems like you need to squint to look at it is giving an aura. It's giving. I need to look at your spell list now because I need to look for a very particular spell. There we go. It's giving abjuration.
The first vial.
Yes, the yellowy orange vial is giving abjuration. The second one is giving. Apparently, it's giving transmutation.
They're really
Red.
making up new words for
Red with a
transmute
beating.
nowadays.
Red with a beating pulse. With a pulse.
Yes.
Abjuration and transmutation.
Okay, I'm gonna go do the brazier.
I'm gonna take the vials.
Yeah.
But if that's all that is in the purse.
That's all that's in the purse.
Let's
Okay.
just vow,
I will hurt you.
and I'll be into it. So
Do we
Good
still
luck.
have a pine cone and a feather already in there?
Fire is long gone. It has been a whole ass day.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'll go find a feather and a pine cone.
I'll help.
I will say,
Yeah.
after about an hour or two of both of you working together, you do find a pine cone
Yay!
and a
An hour to
feather
find a pine cone.
and a twig. Jalen, this
A
may
pine cone!
this may be hard for you to understand, given you're American and therefore nature isn't something that you're aware of.
I can go in my backyard and find a pine cone.
Pine cones are usually an autumn, summery autumn thing. This is the dead of fucking winter.
It's always
There's
winter.
feeling.
it's magic.
I feel like
winter.
there still should be pine cones here.
Under all this snow, it is a while. You're looking under trees. You do find some eventually. The feather is the one that's more hard to find. White feather, white snow. But you find it. And then, as you put them all in the brazier, the titty cup holder, all these other words, it and lights up. You then hear this as the sarcophagus down south opens up. And as it opens up, it cracks. And there's now enough room that you could move the lid.
I guess I'll move up and I'll give it a good push.
You give it a push, immediately springing up.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Like a jack in the box, just and sits up straight.
Great.
I'm lost. Where are we?
I'm going to take a step back.
By the moon dial, Ruby, by the moon dial.
Oh,
Does
oh
it,
yeah, there's a wall there. Whoa,
it looks at you
there we go.
and looks round.
Why is there a wall here?
Because it technically has an up. Don't worry,
Thank you.
it looks at you. You speak Elvish.
I do not, but I can speak telepathically with anything.
I do speak Elvish.
You can make it out very briefly. Who have awakened me?
The withers.
Why am I here?
I don't belong here.
I point at Obsidia. She did it.
What? No, huh?
I mean, you can always say it was me.
I don't know what. Actually, I don't speak the language. I just see somebody point at me like, huh?
Why are we... what? Why have you awoke me?
This is in
Well,
Elvish, correct?
I
In
translate
Elvish.
for
And then it's been translated.
I didn't do that.
Well, I'll connect with him like telepathically, and I'll say I woke you up. I didn't know exactly this whole thing woke you up, but it's nice to have you since you know more than we do. Well, I assume you know more than we do.
What do I know?
Do you know anything about a druid named Ravenson?
Oh, we had a reason to be here.
I have been in this sarcophagus for 500 years.
You managed to keep track?
Every day in prison, you keep track of things. This is telepathically. Fuck you. Why am I answering you? And you awake me to speak about some Ravinson.
Well, they have been wreaking havoc among the 10 towns, so
The 10 town? They're still here.
yeah. Oh God, being locked in there for 500 years must have sucked. That's like my worst fear, being stuck somewhere and you can't like do anything. Just being stuck somewhere.
Yeah, I'm currently doing exposure therapy, like right now.
That's cool.
But why are we... Why have you brought me back to here now?
we were just
Yeah, we were just looking around. I guess it's nice that you you finally got out of that tomb, huh?
It's cold.
Did it say cold?
It's cold.
Yeah. Was it cold 500 years ago? How long has the Icewind been fucking this place?
I think it's like 10, I think it's been a few, I'd say a few years, I think, you know. I think it's a few years compounding, but, you know.
What's the safe word?
Yeah, I'll tell the mummy this place has been like the entirety of like what, the continent?
No, just this region.
Just this region. It's forever winter. It has been for the past decade.
No. Death is cold.
Oh, death is cold.
And death is worse.
God. Is there any way we can lay you back to rest? If you'd want that? Fergus, where's Fergus? Fergus, bring your ass.
You could just leave me be. You watch it again, like stretch as you like all the bones crack as you watch as like the arms twist like full 360s. You just
Oh, so he has passed 25.
what?
He has passed 25. His bones crack.
Oh, age. That hurts me.
Yeah, my bones also hurt.
Well, you know, I haven't talked to many mummies, but
Mommy,
to talk
sorry,
to
mommy.
daddies.
Sorry, the token.
Mommy, sorry,
Yep.
mommy, sorry, mommy.
I haven't
Did
talked
the
to
mummy give us its name?
It
Yeah,
has
yeah.
not given its name, no.
I'll ask for it. Yeah, I'll ask for its name.
It tells you its name is Shanar.
Janar.
Were you a druid when you were alive?
SHANNAR.
SAHNAR.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
Thank you.
What do you plan on doing, Shenar? Now that you're out?
So watch it slides back down and rolls onto its side.
Very well.
I think we used up our 5 questions.
Oh, was that supposed to be the 7-question thing? Or was it the mirror?
No, it was the mirror. I just think I don't know. Is there any other thing that we haven't figured out about this this place?
Yeah, we're the thing that awakened the moose went. There was something. There was
You
something
just killed the
that
moose.
lived in.
You just killed
Yeah,
the
we're
moose.
On Ravenson?
yeah where Ravison went.
Yeah, this thing doesn't know
Doesn't
anything
know
about
that.
it. Yeah, it doesn't know anything about it, Ravenson.
I'm gonna wander around, see if there's anything else around here.
We looked throughout that entire top room, right?
Yep, you've looked through everything.
And
Nothing.
she's not here.
Medical alarm. Rescue 134.
Stand by. I'm good.
I don't know what it was. I was concerned. Yeah, the area is empty. The mummy lies there sleeping, or lying. It's hard to tell with the dead, you know? But he is...
Well, that was a waste of questions.
I mean,
I mean, we all thought it was going to be the mirror that answered the questions, right? Or something.
was that a speak with dead thing?
No, that is a joke I made.
No, the mummy is still there. It doesn't seem like any magic has compelled it.
May the power of Christ compel you.
You've just asked the mummy questions. You told the mummy, yeah, okay, and the mummy's like, yeah, okay. Like, it's that simple, man. Don't read too much into it.
Mommy ain't getting paid for enough for this bullshit.
So, what now?
I guess we go back. She's not here.
We also have to bring the head of the moose back to.
We already did that.
Already did that.
Okay.
This is our second time here.
So,
What was this
What's
little
next on the
box
menu?
over here on the side?
What little box?
Right here.
Decoration.
It's not here in the room, actually.
Like, it's a rack of drying herbs. Like,
Fun.
take better notes is all I can really say here. Because I
man.
described the room when you went in.
You said it's a room that has been converted into a living area.
Yeah, where you can see that there is a bed and also a rack of drying herbs. And in
Ah,
the middle, a sarcophagus which light beams down on top of.
Yep. You guys want to go back?
Sure.
Balthazar, you
Start our
stand by
journey.
the mirror. Oh, he's muted right now. Something going on. I'll say he's Zen. Move on back towards the town. It's more. Heading on back. Takes you a little bit of time. You just get there. Is there anything you wish to do in town with this evening?
Is there a jeweler in town?
No.
Any general store?
Yes.
One of
Maybe
those-
ask what the potions we have are. Like someone maybe could identify them for us.
I might be able to do that for the group in just a second. That's why I'm going to the general store.
Okay.
I'll go to the general store and see if he has a pearl in stock.
So you walk up to the general store and you go to open the door.
Night, right? Until the morning. You'll find. Let's go get a room in a tavern. Maybe like some good drinks.
This guy just dodged a shopping session.
I just not a shopping session. I just want a pearl.
I'm talking about the DM dodging a shopping session.
It is like really late.
Yeah, it's so late that the moon's out.
Yeah.
That's when the freaks are out.
All right. Get a room in the tavern.
Knock off. If you're paying for everybody, just knock off a gold.
I'll knock off gold.
As the day, as the night becomes day-ish. Day-ish. And you arrive back in town in the morning of your bar mitzvah. I don't know. I'm looking for a soundtrack. Ah, there we go. There we go. As you head into town, you get to the shop. You see the proprietor of the shop, a human. They look at you.
I look at him.
He looks at you.
I look at him.
He bites his bottom lip.
Okay. I'll
The
see.
sexual
if he,
tension is palpable.
You
I'll
just hear
actually
like a
have
little
a,
bell notification going off. Ding.
I'll like see if he has a pearl in stock.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, shut up. Sorry.
Nah, the sexual tension is instantly gone.
Boom! So you go into the shop. The Lucky Liar. The raven-haired barkeep. Nope. That's the wrong one.
Happy skirmisher.
Yep, skirmisher, that's it. You look around, you see needles, knives, array of shapes and sizes, inks, and a rainbow of colours, and wax used to seal, and engravings. You see this spinster, whatever the fuck that is.
That is a older woman who has not married yet. Generally, like 30 plus. They get called spinsters.
You know way too much. She looks at you and you ask for a pearl. She's like, it looks, maybe. What's it worth to
One
you?
guy.
It's worth, sell something, get it off your hands. I can imagine you have a lot of opportunities to get rid of high dollar items in this town.
Dollar? What's that?
The Sailors and lumberjacks and fishermen sure keep me in business.
Do they buy
Speaking of
gym?
fishermen, we come across a few
Yeah.
dwarfs a day or so ago, and they mentioned something about the monster in the lake.
I've already dealt with the lake monster.
That's Bremen. They have a lake monster.
So we've already went out there to go see the lake monster. Unless you plan on killing that thing,
No,
there's
just
not much we can do about it.
We
it's
don't.
what our previous characters. She doesn't know anything about them. I mean,
No,
she's heard
we
No,
rumors, but
the lake
we
monster
dealt with the
Bryn
lake
held.
monster. Yes, we dealt with the lake monster.
Yous dealt with Bremen. The old characters dealt with the right-hand side of the map. Your new characters are dealing with the left-hand side of the map. I specifically chose it this way to avoid confusion.
You've already told.
I have
You've
failed.
already told her that. You've already told her that. This is like the third time.
I have failed in my mission. Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever we need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There's now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonland stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Posts, Foundry, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. When there's a go live time, this is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is, firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. Returning in 2025, we go back to the frigid north of Icewind Dale to face the Rime of the Frostmaiden on Mondays. Sadly, with a heavy heart, we have to leave the guys in Avernus in 2024, but come in 2025, Tuesday will now be replaced with Tomb of Annihilation. Same players, different characters, different timeline. Let's see how things play out. 2024 rules as well. And Thursday, things get dark and undead with the Eve of Ruin. Still continuing, still going on. We're going to go through more backstories, get things sorted, players leave, but the story continues. Returning in 2025 is Phandelver Below the Shattered Obelisk. We're now on the Shattered Obelisk part every second Saturday, and for when there's no Shattered Obelisk, it will be replaced with an Eve of Ruin Cat side story. It's going on parallel at the same time, but what's happening in the rest of Faerun? Let's find out with a bunch of idiots. Now things get real fun in 2025 because on Saturdays or Fridays, depending upon where you are, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage. On a Friday it will be 5 PM PST, 7 PM CST and 8 PM EST. However, on a Saturday, 1 AM GMT, 2 AM CEST and 9 AM Hong Kong Standard Time because we have players there. And as a spicy extra bonus, Dungeon of the Mad Mage will go weekly, no more time between. Every weekend, unless something comes up, you will be treated to a Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game.
City names are confusing.
But Bremen has a monster issue. We don't. No. So yeah, what's a pearl worth to you, big boy? Ruby told me she's single, like, and over 30. She's aging, man.
Yeah,
No.
like a woman who is losing her eggs, like incels would say.
Ah, of course you know that one. But yeah,
No.
You don't want to know where I know it from. It gets so much fucking worse.
It's cost. What do you have in stock?
I have a lot of things in stock in my little shop.
Oh,
I have, for example, this fine, beautiful dress of nice little checkered patterns, and I have this, pulls out a book, nice, fresh book, fit for pressing flivers.
Why did you make her a prostitute?
No, I've made every lumberjack in this village a lumberjack from Monty Python's Lumberjack song. So they all dress in women's clothes and press wildflowers.
Nice.
I don't get that reference.
You just gotta listen to the song. You just gotta listen to the song. Take 5 minutes and listen to it. It's dumb and it's great.
What is it called?
The Lumberjack song by Monty Python.
So,
Bear in mind, it was also made in like the 70s, 80s.
okay.
But you want a pearl, and the only pearls I have are from necklaces and rings and earrings.
I'm sure that'll still work for me. If they're the right quality. Can I look over your selection?
He's in a drawer and just kind of pulls out like this little box of like odd bits of jewelry.
Can I look through them and see if I can find a pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces?
Make a investigation check, I'll say.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
give you guidance.
Thank you. Investigation check. Guidance.
There's a lot of them that are worth at least 100 gold pieces.
I'll get one that's like right on the dot then.
You hold up this nice, beautiful earring with a pearl in it, and she smiles and looks at you. She pulls out an ice cube, a potato, and a needle. Where'd you want it?
Oh,
I mean, yeah, that could work.
that could work. That could work. I could just.
I mean, you don't have to hold it. You just have to concentrate on it.
I don't know if she's gonna upcharge me yet for it. I just said I'd pick one that's just worth 100 gold pieces, but she might charge 120, and I don't have that. So
I mean, you picked up an earring with a pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces.
That's what she assumes. Do you want your ear pierced?
yeah. I'll have her
You
do the
look
right
like you
one.
would want your ear pierced.
I'll have her do the right one.
I can always cure wounds if it hurts. It's a healing word or something.
She looks at it all. Places it and pulls out like a little scale and like, puts it on the scale, starts taking shit on and off. 105. My services come free. She looks at the needle. Puts it down and pulls out another needle that's like slightly thicker and slightly longer and also bent at the tip.
Does anybody have 3 gold pieces?
I can give.
Nope,
I can
all
spot
out.
you them.
You
There
said
you
what?
go. I'm gonna spot you for 3 gold pieces.
Thank you. Then she can take all of my money.
She takes 103 gold pieces and she beckons you closer.
Oh, I only needed 1. You can have your 2 back.
While she's distracted, I'm going to try pocketing something of value.
Are you sure you
my
didn't want
God.
to just play a kender?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh wow.
Oh, natural
Make
point.
a perception.
Oh my fucking god.
No, I can't read that. Okay.
Maybe the pair to the earring he picked up.
No.
She takes you, dear, places your head down on the table. You saw
Oh god, no. Oh
watch
no.
she puts the ice cube there. Gives it a minute. Puts the potato underneath your ear. Holds the pin right there. This will only take just a brief moment there. And she watches, she lines it up. And you'll watch, she's getting lower and lower and lower. And then just as she gets it just right, you think, oh, the bent tip. She immediately pulls out a claw hammer and just through the ear.
Oh my god, why? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I've had my ear pierced like that. It doesn't hurt, surprisingly.
It's the shock of it, right?
No. No, it's just done so quick.
Yeah, it just happened so fast.
He's gonna stand up for a moment. He just got his pin through your ear, and then she like lines up the earring and pushes it through whilst pulling out the other part, and puts the little back on it. Like, your ear is really, 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 really warm, and you're very much aware of how warm it is because it's so cold everywhere else.
Did I manage to palm the pair to his earring?
Sick.
Why are you stealing from a poor old lady?
Are you asking that in character, or are you just asking out of character?
No, out of character.
So the choice.
She's like 30.
Here's the choice. You can go for that, or you can go for the mystery box.
Now you've tempted me even further.
Because like, you're in the shop. You're in the shop. You're a halfling. She's piercing this guy's ear. Like, she's focused. This entire shop is a playground.
What kind of messed up YouTube video have we landed?
Well, he wanted this 100 gold piece pearl for a reason, so I'll take the pair
Gets
and then...
damaged any, or is that just flavor?
Is what damaged?
The pierced hole.
No, you do. When you do it with a sewing needle, it goes through perfectly fine. Because the sewing needle's built to do that.
No, I meant if I need to cure wounds or not.
Oh no!
To make me feel better.
No, if he fucked that up, he'd be in problems.
Yeah. No, cure wounds is counterintuitive because it would actively close the injury.
Be fused to him at that point. Yeah. I'd say if you are specifically wanting the pair, then you can take that. Just add an earring to your list, and state
Pearl
that it has
earring?
pearl earring, and state that state in the description the pearl's worth at least 100 gold pieces.
There are 2 R's in the earring?
Yeah. It's a guy who has his ears pierced and stretched. You'd think I'd know that.
Brunhild. After she's done, I'm gonna thank her for her service and call Brunhild over. The potions you have, can I borrow them for a second?
Sure.
I've had a lot of holes stretched. Doesn't mean I know the value of them.
Gonna go identify.
Ruby, you would make a therapist cry.
I have.
The first one is a potion of resistance. Radiant.
I'll give her back one of the potions. Potion of resistance, radiant. And
That's your yellow one you squint at.
And I'll do the other one as well.
This one's going to hurt John a lot more than it's going to hurt anybody else. It's a potion of vitality. It removes exhaustion and stops you from being exhausted.
Nice. Ever, or just a specific amount of time?
24 hours.
24 hours.
I don't know.
But for the man that had exhaustion.
Yeah. To be fair, even though I was rolling a disadvantage, even the other one, our roll was terrible.
That helps. Now that that spell isn't useless in my book. I don't know where my old pearl went.
But yeah, these are in here. Is anybody else doing anything else?
Not at all. I want to bring up the beeping in my head and the old gentleman's conversations back at the bar, saying we can
Okay.
probably follow it because I think it's like a beacon of sorts. And, instead of them finding it,
I'm up for adventure.
you said what?
Said I'm up for adventure. Wherever. Get into some
Okay.
trouble.
I'd let you know I only have a direction to walk in, not a definite
Yeah.
place that we're going, so we could be walking for a while.
I got nowhere else to be.
All right.
So we outside the jewelry shop,
Yeah, it's just said it's a general store.
general store.
Yeah.
Okay.
I asked Adair, so why did you need that pearl earring, Adair?
It's for one of my spells. I can
Oh.
pick up stuff and find out what it is instantly now.
I pull the other earring out of my pocket and say, "Here, you want a second one?"
Oh. Thank you. I'll take it.
What I'll say is you just look at a deer with this freshly pierced ear. It's very much like an old woman's type of like earring, like the one that your gran would wear only on like a good night out, you know? Like it's rather big and would droop from her ear a bit.
Medical alarm.
It's,
Rescue
you know,
134.
it's nice and it's regal, but it's also about 50 years out of date in terms of fashion.
Yeah, I'm not worried about fashion.
I can tell.
Okay.
So
I wouldn't say I can tell Miss Robe.
the question
That looks
is,
good on you, though.
what did you
You
say?
want to transfer that? I said it looks good on you, though, Adair, even though it looks like an old lady ring. Earring.
Okay.
Did you transfer that other earring to yours so I can lead it out of my loot?
Yeah, I added it to me.
Yeah, you go ahead, delete that from you, and I will go ahead and I will just double J's. I'll duplicate it, and then I'll say that one is pierced.
You want me to put this one in your other ear? I think I know how to do it after kind of watching what she did to you.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I don't have a needle, but I have this python.
No.
So,
Well, let me know when
what's
you have
next on
mine.
our list? What's next on our list?
We're going straight down.
Why?
There's a pinging in Adair's head ever since he attuned to a magical item. Once we got to Lonelywood and we were in a bar, we overheard a conversation about a comet or whatever crashing down near the spine of the world in the Red Run, around that area. I think Scottish put a POI.
Yeah, roughly a POI in its area down south.
And,
Wasn't there also a quest to find a missing person in Calvin's care?
Yeah, he's dead.
I mean,
Yeah, but yous left the dog in Targos because yous were coming up this way.
okay. So he's dead, the person in Calvin's
He's
care.
been gone. He's been missing for like a week, right?
I mean, we can still find him or his remains.
I don't know, man. 72 hours.
It is incredibly cold outside. He's not going to decay in the coming
We
decade.
said we got a saying in the EMS world that you're not dead until you're warm and dead.
But now he's cold and dead.
Which means he can still be saved.
Does mind taking a detour just to check?
I mean, yeah, sure. Why not?
I mean, it's closer to wherever we're going, to wherever the POI is.
That is metagaming.
I mean, we have a map.
You said it's pinging down south, right?
Yeah, I have like Scottish gave me a cone.
Yeah, it's pinging. It's pinging down south. I've just put it that way too. I've put that there because the big yellow cone made it very hard to do things. So I've given it a general location using a ping because we use these pings. You know, these pings are useful.
Adair knows where it's coming from, so I can say he's just circled like the area that it would be coming from.
Let me there we go. Hope that helps.
Okay.
Does that make it a bit more general?
Yeah. Go find this man's body or down south. You guys' choice.
It seems like what's her name? Brynhild wants to go find the fellow.
Okay.
I mean,
where did we get this quest from again?
Targos.
Targos.
Wouldn't it be nice if we found him alive?
It would, I guess. We could go back down to Targos and get the dog first before we head back out, or just head out.
That dog seemed pretty shady.
Yeah.
He was more interested in his comfort than in his master.
Would you blame him?
Sorry, I made that
Unless he bought the dog just with a sled, so it wasn't his dog.
Didn't the dog say that there was something over there, and that's why he ran?
You
Out
were
of
the character.
I missed that session, so I don't know.
Out of character, the only reason why I'm like, is because haven't our last characters been through Kelvin's Cairn?
No.
No?
You just got towards like the Dwarven Valley. Jalen, I feel you're trying to put your fuck up on everybody else. You went to the Dwarven Valley. You had to take a long rest. You then immediately took the ring off of a bad guy that you killed. That's teleported you to another place, and then collectively you thought it'd be a good idea to go ahead and sleep in this cave.
Yeah.
This random ass cave. But we can pin it on you. We can just pin it straight on you.
So we died on the way there.
No, you weren't even going to Kelvin's Cairn to begin with.
Where were we going?
Lonelywood.
The Dwarven Valley.
We were going cross country to Tourmaline, I think.
Yeah, you were going cross country to Tourmaline, Lonelywood.
Weren't we in Kerkonic and doing something for Kerkonic?
You finished Kerkonic, and then you got to Cardinaval, and you were going to go towards Tourmaline, Lonelywood, and you decided, hey, it's a lot quicker to go this way. And you did that, and that's where you died.
We're in the middle of Cardinaval and Tourmaline. I missed the previous session 7. Was
You took a long rest, and you were attacked by berserkers.
Yeah, and then someone touched the ring.
Then Jay took the ring. It transported everybody to the cave, and then from the cave, you got into a fight with a guy who could not die unless the magically lit fire in the other room was extinguished, which you could not extinguish with water. So therefore, he could not drop below 1 hit point.
Picks up the ring and the visibility goes to 0. We are teleported to a chasm in a hollowed-out cave. Looks like the maw of a giant bear.
Yeah, we already went to go talk to the guy, and he was like, My husband, he's been gone for days. That's all my note says. Went to go talk to Guy. Guy said my husband's been gone for days.
You're a horrible note taker, Jalen. I thought my notes were bad.
My notes, the dog told Fergus a sketchy story about how he came to abandon his master.
I mean, it's dealer's choice. I mean, to get where you're going, you've got to either go through all the towns or go as the crow flies. That's entirely your guys' choice.
As we go through all the towns, this area doesn't seem to be kind to people that don't follow the path. I'm not getting fucking TPK'd by you guys, just laziness again.
Did we decide on Kelvin's cairn?
I have a sad backstory this time. I'm not fucking losing it.
I mean, that happened to Lavinia too, so that's why I didn't bother to making up a backstory for Brynhild yet. See if she lives or dies.
It's dealer's choice where you go. I'm not gonna suggest anywhere, and I'm not gonna hold your hands. Use are adults. You all wear big boy pants. Bar Jalen.
What did
Jalen wears
that-
a miniskirt.
Kobold in the mine say about Kelvin's cairn? Because he said they came from there.
I don't wear.
Yeah, he did say something. One sec. Notes.
Can I talk to the spirit in my head to ask him?
No, I would just be flipping through my book right now to see what the kobold said. The kobold said they got chased out of there by Yetis? Yetis?
That might be right.
Ah, what kind of bullshit story is that? Yetis don't exist. What kind
I
of
mean,
fire-
that's what the kobold said. Whenever we asked them why did they change locations from Kelvin's cairn to
some
the...
bullshit magical fairy tale.
Well, in a world where we can cast spells...
I mean, spells are normal. That makes sense. I haven't seen Yetis.
You've seen an owl bear, but you haven't seen Yetis.
Yeah, I mean, owlbears are normal.
Okay.
Can I
Yetis are
insight
just-
check
just
if there's
made
a
up story.
reason, a specific reason that she doesn't want to go to Calvin's cairn?
Me? No, I just don't want to see Yetis.
Inside check.
I'm just fucking about
There's a
with the Yetis.
specific
No?
reason.
No, I'm just talking about Yetis. I've not said about anything about any city.
So, but since we have decided to go, let's just go. That doesn't look like that much of a walk from here to Kelvin's cairn. Maybe like a day.
You know, like the old Batman movies where it was George Clooney and he has to turn around by being like really dramatic and keeping his neck still. That doesn't look very far. Batman turn.
Because Targos to Lonelywood was about a day and a half, right? Lonelywood to Kelvin's cairn should not be that long.
Except there's no road.
Yeah, there is no road. You are right.
Well, maybe there is.
But then again, there is no road to like any of the off-map places.
Brilliant observation. Sorry, I had.
I don't know. I
don't mean
it's just
anything
shorter
bad.
distance.
I don't mean anything bad, but it just, there's no road. Brilliant observation.
Just saying, the going will be tougher.
Oh, I just stumped
Gonna
this.
go and get stuff.
We got snowshoes. It's fine.
Do we?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go then.
So it's
Go fight a Yeti. I've always
it's-
wanted to see a Yeti.
It is a 1/4 mile an hour.
Quarter mile an hour.
Yes.
And how many miles is Lonelywood in between Kelvin's cairn?
So the book gives us specific times between Lonelywood and like Tourmaline. But I account that because those are really weird and don't work with the standard math. So I account that as, the road has been whittled down to a point where it's not constantly trudging through. That's the way I see it. SAR, that's mountain travel. This is not mountain travel. So a quarter mile, an hour. So it'd be 10 times 4. Starts at about 40. So I would say it would take most of your day to get there. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, overtime travel is less consuming on the trails between the roads, so it'll take you it'll take you half a mile an hour. Half a mile an hour to travel this. So half a mile an hour. 1 mile an hour, 10, half a mile, so that'd be about 20 hours.
What? Yeah, about a day.
Oh boy, I love long
A
resting.
day and some nights, yeah. A day and a night.
As use
All this to find this man's husband. Oh, what we do for love.
you don't want to know.
Yeah, I say walk, take a long rest in between and keep walking.
Alright. Let's go. Head out.
Alright, let's go. We can set up camp.
Yep. Then it's
And we
uncle.
don't have to worry about food. I can always do good berries and we're good for the day.
Roll a d8. Someone, anyone?
Yeah,
What's
I got
that?
you.
Roll a d8. Ew, 8. Thank you, Ruby. As you trudge on through the wood, through the night, through the snow, there be no blizzard, there is no issue, all is well. You managed to roll really good for both blizzards and encounters.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
We sleep through the night without any problems.
Sleep through the night without any problems.
Long rest, sir.
Before we long rest, I would definitely do the good berry thing.
Roll a d10.
And then
Oh, that's initiative.
take a long rest.
Ah.
6 good berries. I can give each one of us each as a good berry for the day.
Yeah. He's gonna eat it for breakfast.
Yeah.
Choose arrive.
That's basically our breakfast. I would make them before we long rest and we have them for breakfast.
How many calories does one good berry have? Like 2,400?
Enough for exactly 1 day's worth.
Yeah, so we don't have to eat.
I'll be right
But
back.
also,
5
good
minutes.
berry gives 4 hit points instead of 1.
No.
Because life
Additional?
cleric. Because life cleric.
Oh.
Because they usually give just 1, right? But I think it's Disciple of Life, yeah. Whenever you use a spell of first level or higher to restore hit points to a creature, the creature regains additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level, so extra free hit points for the good berry.
Oh wait, you don't have to like munch on them right away. Then I'm gonna just keep it, I guess.
I can hear.
Because I got this good berry spell from the Magic Initiate Druid. I could take a spell and a cantrip or 2 cantrips.
Mhm. I'll just throw a good berry on my sheet.
Then
I mean, it automatically
checking.
gave me 1+1+2, right, for the good berry, so it counts if that's in the foundry.
Yeah, no, I had to check to see if it was the thing. Sage Advice said yes, so. Then, as you are going through everything here on the next day, you do end up getting towards the cairn.
Cairn.
As you arrive, I'm jumping back and forth between places. There's so much going on. You arrive here at Kelvin's Cairn, however. Just taking a little look at our details. How? You just look around. Could I have a survival check from everybody?
Sure thing. I can't click on like. Yeah, there we go.
Right, survival.
Survival.
Oh, wow. Lucky.
It was a group 15 check. It was smashed by the first two.
Wowie.
I tried my hardest to bring down the average.
After
Pretty good survival check considering where I come from.
a small period of time, you see two tents pitched in the snow near an icy outcropping that acts as a natural windbreak. Between the tents is an overturned sled. Still harnessed to the sled are 5 howling dogs.
I'll go over and make sure the dogs are alright.
How you doing?
And I'll I don't know. So I'm assuming they're the same as Boy, so I'll cut them free. They'll run back home.
Okay. As you cut the dogs free, I am just setting map. Worry not, guys. This book has like some weird and fun maps, but don't worry, we have other maps to also assist.
I mean, this could give us a free sled.
You cut the dogs free and they
If only we had
run.
like dogs, you know, that would be nice to pull the sled, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we set them free.
They're not fucking carrier pigeons either, so.
The
I
dogs,
mean, Boy ran home, so it's fine.
they do run.
They do be running.
Let's just look here. Under the sled, you see 2 small crates now that the dogs are gone.
I'll search them, I guess.
You see that one contained provisions that have been torn apart by all the dogs.
This is good. They ate.
You see another one slightly out of their reach. And as you open it up, there are 4 days worth of provisions for one person.
Okay. I'll tuck those away for now. And we might need them in my backpack. Rations.
Rations.
Oh, fuck. You said
4 rations.
4 rations. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, as you look around, this camp has definitely been abandoned. The tents have snow piled on it. You can barely see that they are tents.
I'll search the camp for a body, I guess.
No bodies.
Make sure the husband isn't here. Okay.
Wait, for how many tents?
2.
That could mean 4 people. If they're 2-person tents.
Hmm. Okay. So at least there's no one here. So let's continue. I guess we're climbing. Is there like a beaten path that we can see like where people have gone, or has it all been snowed in?
The wind seems to have obliterated all the tracks made by the exposition. You can take a look around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see you. With the high survival checks we got, you can ascertain what we'll call the best path. The most likely and, easiest path for yourselves. Cannot stress enough how much this book is just going to let you climb a mountain without climbing gear.
Got a rope and pythons.
Use
We do have
climb
those.
the mountain.
I can fly if needed.
Howling wind, blowing snow, and slippery ice make the climb treacherous. But as you are climbing, beep beep beep, you are climbing. Ahead of you, you see 4 goats perched on a ledge, rather awkwardly and precariously. And as you come up to them and take a little look, and they look at you,
And look at me.
Meh.
Bah.
no,
Bah.
I'm gonna connect telepathically with one of the goats. I'm like, hey guys, we're just coming through.
no. You are unable to connect to the
Yeah.
goat.
No language. They don't speak a language. Okay.
No, they're fucking stupid.
Don't they speak goat? Just like
No,
giant
I-
eagles speak giant eagle.
No.
Does anyone have speak with animals?
I mean, I'm talking to you, so I guess I do.
What's up?
That's rude.
That's
Not an
that's
animal.
That's out of character.
Somehow
sorry,
ruder.
Still rude. Still rude.
I am sorry. I'm starting to get very tired. I don't know what's up with it.
The goats bleat. Stare at yous.
I guess we'll go past them. I'll take the lead.
Yeah. You try to butt past the goat.
Out my way. Out my way, goats.
Do you want to go ahead and make for me an anti-grapple check, please?
What?
Oh.
From the goat? I'm not hurting these goats. Anti-grapple. Yeah, sure. It can be strength or
It's just a
athletics.
gentle push, right?
Said what I said.
Can I roll
No, I mean
acrobatics?
gentle push is like a not. It's like a meme for Assassin's Creed, like gentle push.
So you try to pass the goat and it immediately runs at you and butts you in it with its head to try and push you back. No!
It's annoying.
You get nowhere.
I fly up 10 feet and then teleport across. Wait, do I not have tempestuous magic? Is that not a thing anymore?
Your draconic bloodline, Ruby.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah, we don't
What?
have time to be dealing with goats.
You don't have a fly speed, but you can still see. You just don't have a fly speed.
This is 100%, and so this is an 100%, and so I started blasting situation.
Oh, good luck. I just teleport behind him and walk away.
Dude, I don't get past them with that 18.
You don't get past them, period. The 18 is to see whether or not they throw you off the
Oh.
cliff.
Oh. Okay, one sec. This is 100%, and so I started blasting situation.
Can I make a wolf howl sound with thaumaturgy? From
Yeah.
a distance, like
You better save them because I won't.
You can, yeah.
yeah, I did.
Let's see, I got
Oh.
4 goals. You watch 2 of the goats start to take a step back. The other 2, however, steadfast. We
He said,
stand
"This is
there
my
and
mountain.
bleat some more.
This is my mountain."
I said, yeah, now that you're here, you can see that the glistening white expanse of packed snow. You're coming across it. You can see that it is quite steep, quite thick. You
Good
then
night, huh?
hear the one noise that absolutely no mountaineer wants to hear.
Row Reggie.
You hear the
The wolf
You
back.
then hear a very loud and thick crack.
Oh my fucking god.
Uh-oh.
Please see Avalanches, page 10.
Um,
Wait,
do
the
I
thaumaturgy triggered an
Yes.
But it's just an instantaneous sound, like a wolf. I didn't cause harmless tremors.
3 times as loud as normal. Can be as loud as a gunshot, which is enough to set off an avalanche. Which is what they actually use. to
Not
trigger
my
avalanches.
voice. I create an instantaneous
sound
sound
that
that
originates
from a
from
point of your
French
choice, like 30 feet.
From above
You
thunder.
guys are more than happy to try and figure this one out amongst yourselves. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see shit.
So,
Oh, I know what I can do.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
mm-hmm.
Wait.
There's no wait here. There's roll initiative.
No,
You don't do that.
there you go. Good for you. Okay. Now we're good. I'll be fine. I have to check something real quick.
So, now this is the ruling, and I will give it to you now, so you don't think it's in any way I'm bullshitting you. When an avalanche occurs, it acts twice on initiative. Counts 10 and 0. And on each count travels 300 foot. In a cone.
Bro.
So, I'd place
Is there a reason I can't see?
potentially, and I will resolve that in a second. Kelvin's kiln. Global illumination would help. Does that help?
Oh, that changes things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did not realize that was on because everything was seeming fine. So, as you hear the crack coming, dear, what do you do? We're only in initiative order here, so I was going to take it in that way: is you'll have an action, a bonus action, you'll do something, and then I will move us on. I'm not going to run through everything. This is just ease, so don't worry.
I don't really know what the area I'm in really looks like. I know I see the mountain, but like, you know. Because if snow was coming down from there, I would assume it would just slide off the rock and not hit me. So I guess I'd prepare a python, like stick it into the rock and like hold on to for dear fucking life.
Cool. Fergus doing what?
He'll do the same thing.
Then, on initiative count 10. The first, and I'm checking this here,
So hold on for dear life.
God life.
your typical Avalanche is... Good news, everyone.
Good news.
I need everybody to make a strength save.
Okie doke.
Great.
In Fergus.
Oh, yeah? So as the avalanche rushes down, as you see a deer, you are not prone. You are swept down with the avalanche. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage,
Lovely.
and you are being pulled down with this. I've already noted that. Don't worry. Why is Fergus rolling?
I don't know.
Balthazar, you
Oh,
save.
because I have
You save as the
Yes.
starts to wash down over you. Check here. Any creature must make a... Oh! Sorry, my bad. I mistake the number. Sedia. Balthazar. Solus. We all take 8 points of bludgeoning damage, and we are all pulled prone. As you are pulled with the everybody that passes takes half. Sorry, I'm first time doing it. All these fucking mechanics, bro. You are dragged under with it. You are blinded and restrained and in total cover and still being dragged. What would you like to do?
blinded, restrained, and in total. Can I try to like get myself out?
Balthazar, not you. Or the
Balthazar,
initiative
okay.
order.
Right.
I'm gonna try to reach for my two physical daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get on my belly and jam them into the ground to try to stop me.
Yep, you pull these out and just hold. You can feel you're still being tumbled and rolled and thrown about. But you are holding these down on whatever they are, wherever they are, in this blinding white nothing. And you are holding on for dear life as you feel the snow coming and compacting. Do you wish to do anything else with your turn?
I don't think. Nope.
Okay. Obsidia. You two are dragged down under the snow, pure white, blinded, restrained, and in total cover. You see white and you hear rumbling.
God, I'm restrained. I just Fuck. Yeah, I close my eyes for a second, and then a light starts to like glow, and two black wings sprout out of my back. And I like try to like make myself big and try to float to the top. Kind of like I know I'm restrained, so I can't fly out. But I'm at least like trying to move myself in that way, if that makes sense.
You're trying to anchor yourself to make this easier when you try to dig yourself out.
Yeah, or if possible, like fly out. But like I'm trying to get to the top, trying to get out, and I think the wings might help with that.
Yep. Done anything else? Is that? It's just a bonus action.
Yeah. The issue is Misty Step is also a bonus action.
Misty Step also requires you to be able to see. You are blinded.
That too. Yeah. I'm gonna ready an action if I find somebody else to grab them, so we like anchor together.
Okay. Brynhild and Fergus, the wave washes over you as you hold on tight, taking only 4 bludgeoning damage, as you are not knocked prone. Probably something about dwarves.
Yeah. Stone.
Lower center of gravity, you know?
As you watch this huge pile of snow just keeps coming, man.
Are there any cracks near me in the stone?
It's easy enough to grab onto some cracks on stone, yeah. It's a bit hard to see some of them at first, but you do manage to get like a decent hold on some stone.
Okay, I'm gonna cast enhance ability and I think Bull's strength to just grab onto the stone.
Okay. As you do an enhance ability on the stone. Bull strength, strength check. Cool.
Yeah, to grab on.
Hold on.
Do a strength check with advantage. Please work.
Can I have now?
Yes!
Can I have now from yourself, everybody else once more, second time around, another strength saving throw.
Will that also give me advantage on saving
Nope.
throws? Okay.
I'm going to use.
Ugh.
Oh, good news is we are all knocked under here. And I rolled a 6. No one passes this time. You all are taking 6.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at something. Can I use a side bolstered knack?
For a saving throw.
Could I argue advantage because of my wings?
You're prone.
Okay, but I have big wings, like
Oh, never mind. That's a
pulling,
skill
like
check.
making me move slower.
No, because you're under a huge wave, some 300 foot wide, 30 foot tall.
Worth a try. Worth a try.
Worth a try. Ability checks is for your psi bonus, but psi bolster knack. But as you are through, you all take a ton of damage in that regard there. But you feel the weight of the snow compress down, and as it does, it vanishes. You can tell that you're no longer being thrown about. And you are now stationary. You don't see anybody around. You can't quite hear anybody around. And you don't quite have bearings. These are all, shall we say, entombed in snow.
Can I try to fire a fireball like straight up? Make myself a tunnel out. Make some heat. I don't know.
You can fire a firebolt. Roll me a d8.
A D8. 3.
Okay, this is for my own, so worry not. So I have set a north point with my own d8. We'll see if all that training comes into work for you, John. So as you fire off a firebolt, it goes for a little bit and then stops and creates its own tunnel.
Can I like crawl my way into that tunnel?
Yeah,
Or is it not big?
you can try and move your way into that tunnel. You can also, for me really quickly, before you attempt to do that, however, I do require from you another, I believe it's just a check this time. Athletics check.
Athletics check? I do have guidance on this. So I'll give myself that.
You start digging your way through. You break your restraint and start moving through this tunnel you've built.
If I can sense like an up direction, I'll fire more fireballs in like the up direction.
We're not in combat anymore.
We're not in initiative. I'm taking everybody each as it is. So dear, it's there. Obsidia, I'm gonna go with you.
Can I be very uncreative and also do a firebolt?
Sure. Do you wanna roll a d8? You fire off a firebolt. You see it goes on for a fair bit and then stops.
Oh god. I try to like spread my wings, like make
Angel
myself
wings.
a little. Yeah, an angel. I wouldn't call them entirely. I make myself like a little, almost like a little bit of a cave at least. Like try to have some freedom of movement. That's about all I can do, I think. You want the athletic check for me as well?
Yeah, you can make it advantage. Never mind.
Ooh. Oh.
You break your restraint and start crawling through the hole you have made. I'm gonna move over to Balthazar now.
Well, I'm going to try to dig the snow away from my face. Just at least make room for a move and then try to determine which way is up.
Okay. How do you do that?
Scrape at the snow around and see which way the snow falls.
You scrape the snow using your head and moving it around. It seems to compact around you.
From which, I can't tell which direction is up.
Maybe
Are my
you're
arms
not
free?
up. No, you're restrained.
Ah, fuck.
That's why I said you use your head.
Yeah. I don't have anything to use.
You you can make an athletics check to break your restraint beforehand.
Well, yeah. Another one of my Drink.
Valiant attempt. As you wriggle and move and try.
I just start hollering for help.
Make everybody make a perception check, disadvantage. Snow is surprisingly a really good insulator of sound. Probably because of all that water.
You said everybody make a perception check?
At disadvantage. As Balthazar is screaming his fucking lungs out.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
rolled a 21 twice.
Then it was fated. Balthazar's behind you, Adir.
Can I try to dig him out?
The exact opposite direction you've been heading.
I'll try to dig him out first.
So on Balthazar's turn? Did anything else your turn, Balthazar?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe this. Solus will. He can't do much. I know his directioning. He will. He'll just start trying to Minecraft his way out of this, I feel, and start digging. Solus will diggy hole. Brynhild.
Yeah,
You can make a perception
am
check
I-
at disadvantage as well. Did say everybody could.
okay. Perception disadvantage.
Wow.
Everybody's rolling real fucking high today. Roll a
Except for me.
D8. You hear the screaming coming from your right.
Okay, can I break my...
With an athletic check, you sure as hell can try.
Okay.
Try and wiggle your way out of this frozen ice. It is... It's quite tough.
Can I... Ice is considered water, right?
No, for the purpose of sheep water, it's not.
Create or destroy water.
Now that's a different story altogether.
It's ice, not water. What are you trying to destroy water? You destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within range. It's ice.
I mean, same thing, different form.
It's a different state of matter.
Oh,
So, to me that reads differently.
water's water.
Yeah, water is water and ice is ice.
Snow
Ice
is,
is a rock.
snow is not
is
water.
liquid. Yeah.
Eh,
Snow is snow. Like
Snow is
close to ice.
specifically not water. It's its own state, similar to gas.
Yeah.
So
Snow is a solid.
yeah.
It's actually a mineral. It's a rock.
Damn it, Marie, they're minerals. So I'm gonna say no, but you also can take your spell slot back.
It's like saying you can destroy a rock with destroy water because it's like there's just water.
No.
Is there anything you wish to do in that regard?
Me?
Yeah.
What happened? Sorry, was talking to someone else. Was he
Nothing.
messaging me? Nothing happened.
Snow is not water.
Okay, I'm gonna message Adair that I'm where I am. Approximately.
It's white.
So that requires you to know the direction that Adair is in. You point a finger towards a creature within range. Is a
Then
dare even
toward-
within range?
120 feet.
You're blinded. You're restrained.
Then towards the scream.
Towards the screaming.
to-
You fire this off towards the screaming. Balthazar, you hear...
Still, yeah, I'm still alive. Somewhere near you. Help!
Fergus, I feel we'll go ahead and just try break these binds as quickly as possible. Oh, of course he gets a nat 20 as he does it. Busts his binds. And then he will roll... He really just has to randomly dig. He will start his dig. Now, to this point here, I will point out nobody is headed in the right direction. So, you can try again, or you can take 5 minutes to get yourselves out. I will say, for everybody's own thing here, if you take the 5 minutes, you take a level of exhaustion.
Said take 5 minutes to get yourself out.
Yeah, think of think of it as a very gamey mechanic. Think of it like spending a fun buck to skip a level. The downside is you get less experience. In this case here, you spend 5 minutes. You spend 5 minutes. You don't spend hours rolling tediously to try and find your way out. But you take -5. You take 1 level of exhaustion. As you
I
are.
say that's easy for just getting everybody out and like continuing on our way up.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Well, that's going to be a group decision.
I want to puzzle my way out.
Are you saying you said nobody was going in the right direction?
Nobody was going in the right direction.
What do you mean by right direction?
There's obviously an up. But this is
Right.
this is an avalanche that was 300 foot wide.
Yep.
So you're under a shit ton of snow.
I don't know. I feel like I can feel if I'm in a tunnel made by my fireball, I can feel gravity pressing down for me. Like there has to be like I'm not crawling up with my hands and feet facing the sky, right? I can't do that and not feel wrong. So I have to
I'm
know.
gonna say tell that to the millions of people that have died in avalanches because they couldn't find up.
Huh.
And
Well,
on here, I'll say it, on here, this book expects you to either puzzle your way out or spend 5 minutes.
I mean, at this point, I would have made in the cave, right?
You would have what?
Like I would have made a small, like, cave-ish thing, right?
You've all been a little place to dig through, yes, but it's not like a giant ass cave thing. It's still
No. But that is big enough to, like, scratch at snow, see which direction it falls, and just fire
just
firebolt
go-
in the direction that
Yeah.
the snow fell from.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can try that.
That makes more sense.
That's what I do.
Gravity
Okay,
always falls down. So
Yeah, Gravity Falls, it's a great show.
yeah, it's just the opposite direction has to be up. If it's not, what the fuck, you know?
Let me check for you here then, because you rolled a number. You scratch at directly in front of yourself. No snow falls.
Huh?
No snow falls.
What? Can I reach
Try
my
a different side of
Can I reach my component box?
So let's say this is the in front of you, right? If you scratch right here and no snow falls, that means this is your up.
Oh, fuck yeah! Oh yeah. It's not. I shoot up from where I scratched. The opposite direction of where I scratched. Sorry, I'm really fucking stupid.
Like without spelling it out, I'm like, really? Really?
Yeah, no, I'm having a fucking day today, okay?
You're me last night.
This means you're-
No, I'm
yeah,
so much worse.
This
I
means you're
had a
upside
rough
down.
I had a rough day and night.
So you fire up a firebolt. It goes up and makes a smallish chamber again.
Do I see light coming through the chamber?
No.
Well,
Can I follow the firebolt?
Yeah, you can. I assume you're following it. Just there's nothing else there at the moment, so you know.
I just spam firebolts till anything changes.
Let's see, you are all.
So does it have to be a fire spell to get rid of the ice snow, or can it be any kind of spell?
I don't know.
makes sense.
Show the graph.
It can't be like psychic because you know.
I
I
mean,
guess force also works.
there's also the amazing thing of fuck around and find out. You know what I should do? Wait,
So-
you're saying snow is a like a stone, right?
No.
I could shatter it.
So next, we'll go
Yeah,
with.
I'm gonna keep spamming Starry Wisp then to get out.
Again, and I can't believe I have to say this damn near every session. That's a 2024 spell, and we're still currently playing on the 2014 rules until
Okay.
everything's updated. Like,
Okay.
so whatever that spell does, I have no idea. I can't even import it.
It just let me read it. I think it's like this. It's radiant, like just a radiant.
Radiant.
Creature or object you radiant. Ranged target. Ranged spell. No DC.
Radiant.
Sorry. I can't. Where it's English hard.
It hits the wall. It does nothing.
You give yourself a little flashbang.
Yeah.
The power of
Have
light
you-
compels thee.
Have you
I'm
ever
also-
seen like sunlight?
I'm
on-
also using thaumaturgy to keep pinging my location.
I was gonna dig out John first. I was
So that's
digging-
you, dear. You are here.
Oh
Okay,
wait. What if I do a spiritual weapon and it?
I'm
in
running-
the shape
I am-
of a shovel.
I am trying to run through this in a particular order for my own benefit here to keep track.
How are you gonna do that?
So, dear, so you are digging your direction. What do you do?
You said what?
As you are digging in your direction, what do you do?
I'm just digging in John's direction until I find him.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's just making noise this entire time, so you know. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Cool. Then, as we then roll over, we'll get to yourself there, Balthazar. You are under the snow, screaming and screaming. You break the ice that seems to bound around you. You are free, but you are still in. I'd say you're still encapsulated, for lack of better terminology. You're still Texas funeraled.
I'm still what?
Texas funeral. Buried alive.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything
Can I
you wish to-
proceed if I can hear anybody close to me or anybody?
I'll give me perception at disadvantage.
What's disadvantage? That's shift control.
Control. You can hear someone coming from your roll me a d8. Your left. You can hear someone coming from your left.
Right. Try to do what I can to dig in that direction. And keep hollering.
Yes, you are screaming and moving in that direction. Moving it all about. Solas, he rolled this. He will... I guess he'll just keep digging. He... My own positioning. And then it goes a little something like this. As he's looking, he's digging, there's noises, he's doing his thing, not too much he can do right now. Brunhilde, what are you up to?
I'm gonna keep pinging my location and do a spiritual weapon shovel trying to dig myself out.
Virtual weapon.
Force damage.
Well, let's just start another round.
You can make a melee spell weapon attack against a creature.
Never mind then.
False targets, man, false targets.
And I rolled a natural 20.
You can still give
Can I
yourself
give
the spell
myself a
slot
spell?
back. Yeah.
Yeah. I
You are
guess
screaming?
I still haven't managed to get myself break free, right?
No. And by God, you are trying your hardest. I
Yeah.
think you've rolled this. I think you've rolled a 13, 14 twice.
Yeah, but keep pinging my location with thaumaturgy as well.
Yep. I'm looking for... Where's our boy here? Fergus. Did I make a Fergus roll? I forget. I did, yeah. Fergus rolled... Okay. He rolled this number, so he is... doing his own little digging. He'll make his own perception checks as well. Let's see what's going on. Oh, wow. Wow, he's perceptive. Obsidia.
Yes.
Firebolts.
Yes.
You fire it again. The darkness seems to be alighting.
Yeah, as I fire it up, do I see like snow come in my direction?
No, it's melting.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good night.
Isn't a shovel.
It's water.
I mean,
Quick.
like I fire it up, but like if snow gets disturbed, it likes to whirl a little bit. It doesn't just melt and then not react because it isn't like tiny. Because it creates a bit of a vacuum in a weak spot. So
Which
snow
is
would
basically turning it immediately to ice. Again, on 5 minutes in here and you take 1 level of exhaustion, a further 5 too, it's negative, can't stress enough, 50 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
That water is under here.
Like I fire up,
But-
I like scratch the walls of like whatever hole I'm creating.
As you are far enough to see, as you far this from, it is brighter.
Okay, I'm in the right direction.
A deer.
I need to
Still digging until I find him.
Yep, yep.
I don't want to shoot a fireball because it's gonna go straight in its face. How close does the sound? Does it sound any closer now?
Make a perception check. Disadvantage. We'll find out how close.
Perception.
Like a male. Halflings get
Roll
really good lungs on them, man. Did you not know this? That's why they're all opera singers.
I They really know how to sing their half steps.
So
Still
just
going.
digging, cool. Balthazar, still digging, doing anything else? What's your play here?
Trying to read silent speech. If it doesn't say I have to be able to see the person in silent speech. They just have to be within 30 feet.
Silent speech, let's see. You can speak telepathically to any creature within 30 foot of you. Creature must understand you. Silent speech, I think. I would say... So you need to know he's within 30 foot. Let me check. You can use it. I'll say that you can use it. And we can see. I'm assuming you can use it however you like, or is it a once per day thing before I go ahead and say?
I believe it's whenever I like.
Whenever you like? Cool. High or low?
High or low?
High or low?
High.
What do you say in your silent speech as you're reaching out?
Reach out in the direction that I hear the noise coming from and just ask who's coming after me.
Dear, you hear in your head. Who's coming after me?
Say that one more time.
You hear in your head who is coming after me.
Call back. That's gonna. I'm assuming my dear. That's gonna be me.
I tell him I hear him getting closer. Keep coming.
Hey, yo!
Phrasing.
Hey, out of the gutter.
Phrasing. Solar, what was Solar's going on? He was going in that way. He will keep a digging and a digging and a digging. Brynhild.
I'm gonna try to break myself out again.
Mm-hmm.
Would it help if I put enhanced ability again with athletics?
It
Just
is an
curious.
athletic strength-based check. It's not a save.
Yeah. So
Whether or not it would help is going to be a different story. However,
I know
you've
I'm gonna try.
consecutively rolled.
So alt athletics. I'm trying.
Oh, an attempt has been made. Ain't a good
Yeah.
one, but attempts are being made.
I'm trying my best.
Still pegging, I'm assuming still pegging.
Yeah, can I? Do I also still have time to drink that potion of vitality? Vitality.
Yeah, so you go into your bag and get the potion of vitality.
Just in case.
And you pop the lid on it. And it doesn't get in your mouth. Instead, it goes all over your face. And you waterboard yourself a little.
Oh no!
The uphand is, you now know what direction you're lying in.
Yay!
Fergus at this point here is now going to be like, what's going on here? I'm so confused. I'm scared. I need a friend. I need a hug. He will start his dig. Obsidia, is you... Sunlight. Flashbang right in the eyes.
I crawl out my hole and like fly up 5 feet. Not 10 feet, I don't want to take that fall damage. I've learned my fucking lesson. Too many!
Do you,
Oh my fucking god, all my characters are flying.
as you crawl
Anyway.
out of your hovel hole like Ruby does in a morning or an evening, and as you look around and survey the area, snow. The camp, gone.
Reduced to atoms.
Nice, beautiful blanket of snow. You see just like a little bunny hops along.
Not the kind of bath I want to be taking today.
Dear. Eventually, you break ground to Balthazar. I'm using these tokens as a complete visual representation for myself here. Used to break grounds. These are now
Hey, buddy.
together at last.
I ship it.
No one knows. What happens in the snow stays in the snow.
Everybody turn your heads.
It gets really warm at this brother's weird patch of snow. The Frostmaiden averts her eyes. But yeah, you two now in the snow. What do you do now?
Well, how we're gonna find the others?
Make a perception check at disadvantage.
Ding.
Both of you can make the same check. Bye, Jalen.
Decided he didn't want to make the check.
I guess I am now. Yeah, he don't hear shit. Hilarious that both of you rolled a 15. He's like, Balthazar, what do you hear with your halfling ears?
What do I hear with my halfling ears?
A very faint pinging. Coming from the opposite direction.
The opposite, like where I came from or where he came from?
Where you came from.
Of course. I think I hear him behind me. Somebody else. Let's go after them. Got enough room to turn around? There he is.
Gonna go at this real quick and then start moving people accordingly. Just used to head off towards the ping, digging away. We'll move over to Solas, who rolled himself like this. Eventually intersects towards Brynhild and is like, it's cold as balls, and will help Brynhild.
Yeah. Strength check with advantage.
Athletic strength, either or.
We know where you had advantage, but okay.
Well, he don't know that. It's you finally break free.
Finally!
Where to now?
somewhere warm? Under friends?
Which way is that?
No idea.
Fergus.
I'm gonna keep pinging my location.
Fergus trades a nat 20 for a 10. And so is just digging. Who here wants to tell RJ that his character died of frost? I'm serious, you are up, scouting around, looking around this fresh blanket of snow. Sam, what do you do?
Would I be able to hear the pinging?
Make a perception check at disadvantage.
Control?
Control.
No.
You just hear from the top of the mountain. At that point there, you hear another crack.
Oh god. I mean, at this point, I would just, like, once we get out, make sure everybody can fly and then just shatter so we don't get more.
But, you don't hear no pings or nothing.
Okay.
Dear.
Then I just kind of, like, circle around, see if I can, like, spot any sign of life. Basically be a UAV.
Kill,
Did
kill.
did I find John yet?
Yes.
Yeah, he found me.
Okay. Gonna scratch the top of the little cave we got, see if it falls, and if it falls, we hunt that way.
I heard another noise coming from back the way I came from. I think somebody else is back that way.
I feel like we can find them better from the top than,
You scratch.
digging towards them.
You scratch the top and the snow falls.
All right, I'm just firing fire bolts up that way.
Yeah.
Just
And you start to follow it through. Balthazar, do you follow or do you go in the other direction?
I'm gonna follow and try to keep my orientation so I can move over in the direction I heard the noise from, and maybe start digging from the top.
Okay. Solus will ask Brynhild which direction we're going in.
Oh, I should have reached out to them
Why?
and see if I. Yeah.
I'm opposite of the direction that the potion went all over my face. So, yeah.
You opened the potion, and the potion spilled all over the place. The bottle
but which-
emptied on your face.
Yeah, so up then. Up.
So as you start your ascent, and Solus follows.
How hard does he look?
Yeah, he's taking a bit of a beating. He did not do well.
I'm gonna give him a healing word then.
You'll take 7. And you climb together.
Yeah.
A deer on this break.
Hmm.
You are moving forward and firebolting. Obsidia, you see from up high, a small piece of the snow just seems to divot a little. Just a drop.
Can I fly towards the divot?
Yeah.
And just, like, look down, maybe... Like, I would hover right next to it and, like, try to dig a little bit. Well, I would land on the snow, but, like, keep my wings engaged. Like, not put pressure on it, but be at that level.
The fact you say Hoover, and I just, every time you say it, I imagine you whip it like a fucking
Hover!
Hoover vacuum cleaner.
I hover above the divot of the white snow. It's British in it.
No, Hoover's a fucking brand.
It's British in it. I'm hovering.
You hover over this divot in the snow, and you're like busting it, or you're trying to like just clear it.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. This is a goat. Never mind. I go back to circling.
Head
It's clearly
pops
one
out.
of the mountain goats landed here.
Pop up mountain, go ma.
I mean, it would be funny if a goat came out of that, right?
That would be pretty goated.
It would be, but even if the goats survived both of those, even if the goats made the checks against the avalanche, and they passed, they still would take enough damage to die anyway.
No, the goats are immortal.
Bah.
But
As you are climbing, and as the divot comes, Sarah, you watch as just hand. Like a zombie from the grave, a hand emerges from the divot.
I grab the hand and like try to pull them out, pull them up.
Yep. And as you do, you pull the white, you see the horn, you see some white, you see a granny brooch and an ear, and then you see a deer.
Oh god, it's a gay guy. Never mind. Ew.
He gets pushed back in the hole. Out of sight, out of mind.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
You mean like go to sleep in Critical Role when she pushed like foot pushed?
No, it's when you
the
murder
bar.
somebody with like a pillow over the face. Like, go to sleep, stop struggling.
Yeah, but Keyleth like stomped a Durgar, if I remember correctly, into the lava. Sleep, go to
That
sleep.
works too. That works too. Yeah, no, anything like that. It's a pretty common trope.
I'll reach back down and pull Balthazar up.
Whoop. As you pull out a deer, and as you pull out a deer pulls out a halfling. Then a halfling pulls out a goat, and a goat pulls out a rabbit, and a rabbit pulls out a weasel. Then a weasel pulls out a magician, and he goes, ta-da!
And then the minor illusion ends.
But as you three are now here, on the snow-blanketed tundra, there are still 3 missing.
Okay.
Oh well.
Where did he hear the pinging? Can we still hear it? The thaumaturge?
I'm gonna keep pinging.
I mean,
Survival finished, I guess.
it's a perception check at disadvantage still.
Okay.
For
Control.
Balthazar, it's a survival check.
You get a survival check?
Yep.
Great. Can I just have a perception check?
18. That's a 20.
Because of how you orientated, as you come out, and Zadir starts listening round, and you like start your backtrack with listening as Zadir is pointing, and you are, no pun intended, getting warmer.
I'm gonna... Can I hear anything?
You're very faintly hearing it, but you're more, I'll say, echolocating yourself towards it.
Okay. Can I reach out with my... silent speech and see if I can connect with
Higher
anyone?
or
in the
lower?
direction? Let's say lower.
What do you say in your silent speech?
Hello?
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 Who is this?
Shanas? Who is this?
It's Balthazar. We're coming to get you. Is anyone else near you?
I have the dwarf.
There's 2 dwarves, the female or the male?
I don't see gender.
The one with the long hair or the one with the short hair?
The one with the long hair.
Okay. We're coming. Do I get a sense of the general direction we're working towards, or just going towards the ping?
You're kind of going towards the ping, but it's still quite hard to hear with the snow, but you've got a rough idea as to where it is. As Solas
All right.
and Brynhild.
I tell Adair that Dahalis and Brynhilda are together.
We just like keep going until it sounds like it's right under us and start digging.
That becomes pretty hard when they're between 30 foot and 0 there. But it's hard to hear, but they are digging. And as they are digging, they're moving and moving and moving. And Fergus is digging in his own ways, moving out and through and up and down. And then you watch as the snow divots where you are. A deer and Balthazar. I should have been specific.
I kind of like continue to like UAV above them. See
I'll
if
start
I can
to-
see or anything.
I'll start to dig the snow from this side to help them out a little bit.
And then, for a moment, a hand grabs your hand.
Please.
And as you pull out comes a hooded figure. And the hooded figure then pulls a dwarf. And the dwarf pulls nothing.
Oh.
Still missing Fergus.
I'm gonna give Fergus his 5 minutes and then he comes out because he did not roll well in his perception checks.
Ah,
So after a minute, the head pops out of the snow, looking round under the tents, sees you and pulls himself up. And with that and timing and how things are, and because Europe is a place that exists, I know, sorry guys, we'll call it there for this session. We'll cry
Yeah.
because we're not playing next week, and then I believe the week after that it's earlies, but that's obviously subject to change because I will be away.
You're going to Rome next week?
I fly out at 3 AM on Friday.